Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another tag video. So that's 2 tag videos in a row here. I was tagged by Schill Brothers Outdoors to do the garbage can challenge, which is a challenge that they made up. Apparently they've been doing this for years. Take a whole bunch of food, mix it up into one bag, not knowing if it's gonna taste good or bad, I guess. And it's gotta mix up in this bag. It has to have some component dehydrated, and it's got to cost under $5. So that's the rules here. I'm gonna tag somebody else at the end of this. So let's go ahead and get started here. Gonna do this just like if I was on a backpacking trip, which I'm not. I'm just out here enjoying a nice little spot by this pond. But we're gonna boil up some water here and get some food cooking. Hi, my name is Bryce, and this is the Garbage Can Challenge. Bushcrafting. So the rules are not very clear, except we have $5 to spend. I'm thinking right now we're gonna get a loaf of bread, a $2 loaf, so we're gonna get one of those and I'm gonna use half of it, so that is $1. I'm thinking tuna creations maybe here. Seem to be the thing to do. No tax on food, so that's $1.69 plus another $1, $2.69. So we're a little over half budget right now. I don't remember if the rules were you had to mix everything all at once, because I'd like to just put bread chunks in the bag after I've already let it sit and hydrate for 10 minutes or so. Such a stupid challenge. This is so dumb. They even say it's a stupid tag challenge, and yet they're making everybody do it. Okay, I think I found the last ingredient. Hi-ho, Silver! Away! Okay, so we're back. Not sure about my choices here. Did find out that like I can cook the noodles, get the noodles going, and then put things in afterwards. So I guess you don't have to cook everything at once. So my plan is to take the mac and cheese. I bet that wind noise sounds great. I grabbed the wrong microphone. Dehydrate the noodles. Put the tuna in, probably gonna crunch up some goldfish, put the goldfish in there just kind of as a topping, put the pieces of bread in probably at the very end. I'm definitely not gonna be like the Schills and make a huge bag of food, because I know I'm not gonna eat it. So I'm just gonna measure out what a good portion for me would be and make that. Oh, I didn't bring any butter. Well, I guess that would constitute as more money spent anyway. No butter or milk, so I just got water and cheese to put in these. We'll see how that turns out. You see, the funny thing about this challenge is, and I think the Schills knew this when they tagged me, is that I cook nothing. The extent of my cooking is a bowl of cereal or a cold sandwich. I have made macaroni and cheese like 10 years ago, but ever since I've been married, my wife makes everything. I don't ever cook anything. You know, I'm just not one of those people that really gets really excited about food on the trail, especially. I really don't care what I'm eating on the trail, which is why I pretty much eat rice and chicken or just easy mountain house meals every time I go out. Thanks, Kevin and Andy. I can't wait to enjoy this special treat. All right, so once again, I got the mac and cheese. Then I'm gonna put in the Tuna Creations honey barbecue flavor. Goldfish, which is something I bring on tons of backpacking trips. I definitely wanted to bring something that I actually bring backpacking, which I bring the Tuna Creations too, I guess. But this is something that I pretty much always have with me, so this is a definite possibility of something I could potentially make on the trail. Part of a loaf of bread here, just because I love bread. Bread is literally like one of my favorite foods. Sometimes I'll buy a loaf and I'll just eat it with no butter or anything just within a couple hours, like an entire loaf. If it's like an Amish-made fresh loaf, it's one of my favorite things in the world. This will be one of the last things I put in, I think. Oh yeah. And of course, has to be prepared in a 1-gallon Ziploc bag, which I have right here. So I think I'm actually abiding by all the rules here. I know it's very strict, very extreme consequences if you don't follow all the rules in one of these tag challenge videos. You didn't think I'd come out here without one, did you? I wanted to get food that actually might be good, so I'm just gonna sit out here, and this is my lunch today. I haven't eaten in several hours. I just ran 12 miles like 3 hours ago, So I'm actually like really starving right now. So I'm gonna try to eat all this. Oh, and luckily, just happened to bring a bag that had my fuel in it, and it's got a fork in it because I totally forgot to bring a utensil. We got a nice rolling boil here, looking pretty good. So let's get started. There's about half the bag of noodles right there. Plenty of water there. If it's too much, I'll just dump some of it out before I put anything else in. But I'm gonna let that kind of sit and hydrate, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Not bad, I'd say they're good enough. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my cheese in. Only gonna use half the packet since I only put half the box of noodles in. I guess the next thing I do is my tuna creations, which is the honey barbecue. I've actually never had this kind. I'm really a big fan of the buffalo chicken creations, but I think Andy or Kevin or somebody already did that one. Wow, right off the bat, not really a fan of this. Did not taste like I thought it would. I'm sure it's better with some crackers or on a sandwich or something, but oh, yuck. Not a big fan of that. That does not taste that great. Mix in that tuna. Now this challenge is particularly kind of gross for me because I don't like mixing a ton of stuff together. Even with like instant mashed potatoes and whatnot. I'm not even a fan of like the bacon and the different flavors of mashed potatoes. I just like your original buttered potatoes. I like just white rice or fried rice. I don't really like a whole bunch of different seasonings in food, which is why chicken and rice is just perfect for me. So there we go. We got our mac and cheese tuna creations in. Next up is the goldfish. Now what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to take a bunch in my hand and I'm going to smash them all up because I kind of want it to be kind of like a breading, so to speak. So I'm just gonna smash them up and put them in the bag. Oh yeah. Now I gotta act quick these last few things because I don't really want the goldfish and the loaf of bread I'm putting in here to get soggy really quick. Give you in the bag view here, if I can. Oh yeah. Mix that bad boy up. The bread, and I'm gonna take kind of big chunks like this and just throw them in there. Okay, and there we go. All good. I'm gonna mix that bread up. Oh yeah, that's a ton of food. There's no way I'm eating all of this. My portion sizes are not very big. I'm a small dude. I don't need a lot of food. Okay, and there we go. So this is actually gonna be a pretty decent surprise for me, because I do not know if this is going to be really good or really bad or what. Okay. Here we go. Too soon to tell. No, that's actually not bad. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is good. I think I beat the Schills in this challenge, it's fair to say. The bread was not a good idea. That is gross. Just mushy. I just had a urge to gag a little bit there. I think that the goldfish really complement mac and cheese for obvious reasons. Would I make this on a backpacking trip? No, because I don't like mixing food really. See, the bread that isn't totally soaked through adds a nice fluffy sustenance to the meal there. The stuff that's really soaked is just gross. I should have just sprinkled the bread on top and not mixed the bread in so I could just kind of pick a piece of bread out with each bite. Overall, mostly tastes like goldfish. The tuna creations honey barbecue that I figured would like kind of overtake the flavor of this is really diminished by all the cheese in it. So I want to go ahead and thank the Schill Brothers Outdoors for tagging me in this stupid cooking challenge. To be honest with you, I like putting out one video a week. I don't always do that. The reason why I don't always do that is because I don't always have ideas for videos, and I only make videos that, you know, I'm passionate about. If I really have something of value to say, I'll make a video, but I'm not just going to put out, you know, random backpacking videos just to put them out. That's just not me. That's not what my channel's about. So I appreciate them helping me out with the video for this week, and next week we will return to your regular scheduled programming. I got a nice little solo planned, get out and test out some new gear, and should be a good one. It's gonna be a hot one probably, but the hardest part about eating this for me is the thought of it. I kind of think about what it is and kind of the smell sometimes, and it makes me want to gag, but overall it does taste pretty good. All right, so let's wrap it up. Make sure you go check out Schill Brothers Outdoors. I'm gonna tag somebody else right now. Let me think. I got one. Motivated by Mountains. Not sure where he lives. I think it's North Carolina. I'm almost positive it's North Carolina. The dude's newer-ish to YouTube. Puts out good quality backpacking videos. I like a lot of the stuff he's putting out. Been talking to him on here for a little while now and really like what he's doing with his channel. So, Motivated by Mountains, you are next on the tag. Has to be prepared in a 1-gallon Ziploc bag. One component has to be like dehydrated. We got a $5 cap on food. Everything has to be store-bought, nothing homemade. So it's a garbage can challenge. Check out SBO, check out Motivated by Mountains, and yeah, next week probably have a trip video for you. So we'll see you then.